Well, look what we have here, the Mavic Air 2.
Bill the Drone Reviewer here. If you like the content of this video or anything on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. The day has finally arrived. The DJI Smart Controller has had a firmware update that now adds the DJI Mavic Air 2. We're going to go ahead and roll that clip in a second that actually includes the download. Pay particular attention to a tip that I give after the clip. So without any further ado, let's roll that clip in its entirety. Okay, we're downloading the update for the DJI Smart Controller that includes the DJI Mavic Air 2. Now this is greatly sped up. The actual elapsed time for this entire process, as you can see, I had to restart it once. The actual elapsed time for this entire process took approximately 30 minutes. It's something that you do have to be patient with. Now you can see that I used DJI Assistant for Mavic 2 on the PC when I did do this download. And then at 98%, it is showing on the Smart Controller. It's actually rebooting the Smart Controller several times because this is a large update because it includes the Mavic Air 2's DJI Fly app.
Well, look what we have here, the Mavic Air 2. How about that, folks? Mavic Air 2 is powered up. Let's go ahead and select that. And hold power button on the underside of the aircraft for 4 seconds. Beeps to indicate it is in pairing mode. Power button on the attack. It looks like we're going to initialize for the first time. The DJI Fly app is on the DJI Smart Controller right now. All right. For terms of use, next, not now. Portrait mode for optimal user experience. I don't want that. The new user guides, we're going to skip that. And it looks like we're here, folks. Finally, all right. I'm going to go fly. I'm going to skip the beginner flight tutorial. Confirm that. Enable that. Take off permitted. Let's go ahead and get this over to landing pad. And we're almost ready to take our first flight with a DJI Mavic Air 2 and the DJI Smart Controller. We have the DJI Osmo Action here. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get recording on. Recording is on the aircraft. Go ahead and take off.
Doesn't get any better than this, folks. It does not get any better than this.
Very responsive on the controls. Let's go ahead and adjust the pitch of the gimbal. Let's go and take this guy out over the lake. It is absolutely gorgeous today. It's about time. We've had some pretty crappy weather lately. Almost no wind to speak of today. And I just noticed we are in meters, so that's going to need to go into the menu and change this. And then the end of the lake is coming up. And we are almost there. We're there right now. We're going to test return to home. Again, I can't say how nice enough of a day it is. It is just absolutely gorgeous out here today, folks. It's been a long time since we've had weather this nice. There's nothing like the display on this smart controller. It is just absolutely incredible. And we're going to hear it here in a second. And we are right overhead as we speak. We're going to adjust the pitch of the gimbal. And let's see how we do with precision landing here. Looking on target. Looking on target here. And 100% spot on landing there. All right. Well, that was a successful maiden flight with the DJI Mavic Air 2 using the DJI Smart Controller.
That's a pretty incredible experience to be able to fly the DJI Mavic Air 2 with a DJI Smart Controller. It now joins the DJI Mavic 2 series, including the Mavic 2 Pro, the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Mavic 2 Enterprise, and also the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0 to be used by the DJI Smart Controller. I strongly suggest that when you download the firmware update that you do it via your PC, via DJI Assistant 2 from Mavic. This is a very large download, and it did take an elapsed time on my PC of around 30 minutes. Question of the day. What do you think of this firmware update for the DJI Mavic Air 2? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted. And I